In this video, I'll explain what Bitcoin is, the blockchain, and the reason why Bitcoin's been going up. Stay tuned. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't met before, my name is David. I'm a millennial, working professional in the city of brother love, Philadelphia. On this channel, I'll talk about topics such as personal finance, investing, and work-related tips. If that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's talk about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital asset and a type of cryptocurrency. It can be used for peer-to-peer transactions or for customers to businesses. It was created on January 2009 by a person under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Right now, there's 18.5 million mined Bitcoin, which means that these are the Bitcoins that are in circulation. But in total, there's 21 million Bitcoin. Once all the Bitcoin have been mined, there won't be any more added to the supply. Bitcoin was designed to have a finite supply. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency is the opposite of fiat currency. What is fiat currency? Fiat currency is currency that's created by a centralized entity, or also known as the government. Last year, the government essentially added additional money into our supply, which could devalue or decrease our currency. The good thing about Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency is that because it doesn't have a centralized entity, it can self-regulate its price with the free market or supply and demand. So that's what Bitcoin is. Let's hear about the different ways what Bitcoin is used for. What is Bitcoin used for? There are two main uses for owning Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The first use is investing. With the limited supply, it naturally creates a value, similar to gold. Think of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency like gold, but the electronic version. Gold doesn't have any actual value to it, but since it has a limited supply, it has a perceived monetary value. It's the same supply and demand principle for Pokemon cards, which causes trading cards to be bought by foreign rappers for hundreds of thousands of dollars. As Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency becomes more ubiquitous and popular in our society and gains acceptance, the prices for it are only expected to go higher from here. The second use is buying things. With the recent popularity of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, vendors and merchants are slowly accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a form of payment. One example would be Overstock. They're an online retailer that sells furniture similar to companies such as IKEA and Wayfair. Right now, you may not be able to use Bitcoin for many transactions or payments, but give it time for society and businesses to learn about it and build confidence on it. It's similar to how credit cards weren't accepted in the past, but now they're everywhere. Now, we know that we can invest and buy things using Bitcoin, but what about the technology and the security behind it? That's where blockchain comes in. What is the blockchain? The blockchain is an electronic public ledger. Keyword public. And a ledger is basically where transactions are recorded at. The blockchain acts as an electronic database that stores information like the amount for the transaction, the time for the transaction, and the output for the hash function. You don't really need to know the last part, it's only for the tech and the cybersecurity fans out there. Because of the security that the blockchain provides, it makes it nearly impossible for hackers to tamper with the system. Because the ledger is public, it makes it quite easy to identify any errors or tampering with the Bitcoin ecosystem. After hearing about what is Bitcoin and the blockchain, you're probably wondering, where can I trade and invest cryptocurrencies? Where to buy and trade it. 3 platforms where you can buy and trade it are Coinbase, Gemini, and Kraken. These 3 platforms are fairly similar in terms of education and videos they provide and with the ease of use of buying and trading cryptocurrencies. One of the great things about Coinbase is that when you first sign up, you get $5 free of Bitcoin, and on top of that, when you do some of the tutorials, you get up to money too. For Gemini, it has great illustrations for anyone who's first logging on. It'll give you basically a tutorial and understanding of what to do in terms of trading. And one of the great and unique aspects about Gemini is that they actually have a credit card with a 30% cash back. For Kraken, it has a great onboarding experience, so it's great for anyone who's new to investing or new to cryptocurrencies. I will say I'm more fond and familiar with Coinbase, because that's the platform I use. Their educational content is very simple and helpful, and if you like the platform Robinhood, you might like Coinbase too. I'll put all the links for each of the platforms in the description down below. Also, if you're already using one of these platforms, feel free to comment down below what your favorite platform is. What caused Bitcoin to go up lately? I can think of 2 reasons why Bitcoin has gone up lately. The first reason is inflation. In simplest terms, inflation is when prices of products and services go up. For the first scenario where inflation can occur is when cost of goods or labor increases. If you're a foodie like me and you notice your favorite chicken sandwich prices has just gone up, that's probably because the raw ingredients or the labor that makes the chicken sandwich has also gone up too. So that's the first scenario. The second scenario is when the money supply with a fiat currency such as the US dollar has also increased. With the law of supply and demand, if the supply of something goes up, demand has to offset it. If not, generally the prices for that product will go down. Also, inflation occurs naturally and is generally good because it increases the quality of life and wages for people. That's the fundamental and economical reason why Bitcoin has gone up, but another reason is the hype. In just a few months, the prices for Bitcoin has skyrocketed. Recent investors such as Square, MicroStrategy, and MassMutual have also bought Bitcoin because they see the value in it. As I mentioned before, Bitcoin operates on a free market system, so it's purely on supply and demand. Because these companies are investing into Bitcoin versus cash, they're actually reducing the supply of Bitcoin for people to invest in, And because of that, they're also increasing the demand for it too. In my opinion, I think the main driver why Bitcoin's prices have gone up recently is because of the hype over the inflation. Don't get me wrong, inflation does have a play in this, but I think just with the pent-up aggression, with just people staying stuck at home and the extra cash that they have to spend on not going to businesses and the extra stimulus check money that they received, people are investing into things such as the stocks, in the stock market, and also in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Let's see where the prices for Bitcoin will go in 2021. After hearing all that information, you're probably asking, is cryptocurrency here to stay? Short answer, yes. Similar with the adoption of credit cards and gold, I believe Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will become more popular and mainstream. Now, this is totally my opinion, so please do your own research to create your own thoughts about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. As a disclaimer, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are known to be very volatile, to go up to very large amounts. On the flip side, that means the prices can also go down. I want you to express some caution and be careful for when you trade cryptocurrencies. So that's what Bitcoin and the blockchain is. It's a digital asset that can be used as an investment or a form of payment. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and blockchain are. Thank you for watching my video. If you haven't already done so, feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me share the content I create. As always, stay fresh, stay awesome, take care.